Those who thought who were putting water on my fire, you're really adding gas to it. And now I'm really burning so bright right now. Honestly, thank you to the people who didn't believe in me.
Coco Gauff has been crowned WTA Player of the Year, a fitting end to a season where she proved again and again that she's built for the biggest stages. She may have fallen to Aryna Sabalenka at the WTA Finals, but the story didn't end there. When Sabalenka was later defeated by Elena Rybakina, everything shifted and Coco rose to claim the year-end #1 spot. At the ceremony, Coco delivered a line that turned heads. "Everyone who tried to put my fire out only added fuel to it." It wasn't loud, it wasn't flashy, but it was unmistakably directed at those who doubted her along the way, a subtle, sharp response to past comments, including Sabalenka's, that once downplayed her potential. Now she stands as Player of the Year, with an entire season's worth of proof behind her. This is the moment where Coco Gauff shows the world exactly what she can do and how far doubt can push her. Let's get into how she made it happen.
This tournament possible, thank you so much. And thank you, New York. Oh my God, this means so much. Thank you.
Coco Gauff was clearly emotional after receiving the award. She thanked New York for the energy, the support, and the way the crowd always shows up for her. And you could see how much the moment meant. But while Coco celebrated, things felt very different on the other side. Aryna Sabalenka had just taken a tough loss in the final against Elena Rybakina. And with that defeat, her chances of earning the WTA Player of the Year completely slipped away. It was a frustrating end to her run at the finals, where the pressure and intensity were visible throughout her matches. In the end, Rybakina stepped up and stopped her momentum. Sabalenka understood clearly that losing the final meant losing her shot at becoming WTA Player of the Year. So when Elena Rybakina defeated her, the weight of the moment hit hard. Sabalenka had entered the match with full confidence, believing that a victory there would secure both the WTA Finals title and the season's top honor. But Rybakina came out strong, taking control early and putting Sabalenka under constant pressure. With the first two sets slipping away quickly, the match became harder and harder for Sabalenka to turn around. And when it was all over, the emotions finally surfaced. Sabalenka couldn't hold back her tears, a moment that didn't go unnoticed by anyone following the event. After the match, Aryna Sabalenka took the microphone and spoke about how the moment affected her, becoming emotional as she reflected on the experience. She mentioned that she's grown more sensitive with age, trying to explain the tears that came out on court. Many viewers, however, interpreted the moment differently, seeing it as the result of intense pressure and the disappointment of falling short at such a crucial point in the season. The loss, combined with the end of her hopes for the Player of the Year title, created a difficult atmosphere for her. Sabalenka has had moments throughout the season where frustration showed, sometimes even impacting her chemistry with her team. The WTA Finals highlighted just how much the stakes and expectations were weighing on her.
Yeah, I guess I'm getting old, I'm getting really sensitive. Yeah, so many things to be proud of. And
while Sabalenka was dealing with the disappointment of her loss, Coco Gauff was experiencing the biggest highlight of her season, celebrating her first WTA Player of the Year award. Even in a moment filled with excitement and emotion, Coco stayed grounded. She made sure to acknowledge the people who helped her reach this point, expressing gratitude to her team, her family, and her coaches. She emphasized that none of her success would have been possible without their support, making the celebration feel not just personal, but shared with everyone who has been part of her journey.
And obviously, huge thank you to my team, Stefan, Brad.
In contrast, Sabalenka's dynamic with her team seemed more strained, and some of that tension was visible during her match against Coco Gauff. At several points, Sabalenka's frustration appeared to get the better of her. She raised her voice and seemed to try to unsettle her opponent. The situation escalated when her coach, Anton Dubrov, called her out from the court, questioning her behavior. Instead of responding calmly, Sabalenka snapped back, and the tension grew even further when Dubrov, clearly frustrated, left his seat mid-match. The incident drew a lot of attention, with many noting the unusual level of conflict between player and coach during such a high-stakes moment. Dubrov's reaction highlighted the intensity of the match and the pressure Sabalenka was under, while also emphasizing the contrast between her approach and Coco's composed performance.
We're gonna talk, but I don't know where he is. But yeah, I went a bit too much. I was so frustrated inside of me, and I was just like trying to let it go. Probably I went too far, not probably I went too far. And then honestly, I think it was the right move from him to probably like just let me be on my own. And I don't want to say the way I wanted to say, but he really upset me, and I was really, really stressed and angry on him.
The tension continued into the post-match interview, where Sabalenka surprised many by openly criticizing her coach. She suggested that he had been holding her back and admitted to raising her voice at him during the match. Rather than fully taking responsibility for her own reactions, she appeared to place some of the blame on him, implying that his guidance had affected her performance. Many viewers were taken aback, especially because the coach's intention had been to encourage focus and respect toward her opponent Coco Gauff, someone she has had difficulty defeating in the past. Instead of acknowledging that message, Sabalenka's comments highlighted the ongoing strain between her emotions on court and the support from her team.
Well, and as a player, I can completely understand that.
As a player, you can understand, but probably coaches can also understand, Anton, you know?
But we don't care about the coaches right now. We care about the player. The player is always right, and that's the bottom line, and that's the only thing you have to worry about.
After the ceremony, Coco Gauff wasn't celebrating alone. She was joined by the legendary Serena Williams. The two shared a joyful moment, dancing and laughing together, clearly enjoying themselves and soaking in the celebration. It was a special display of camaraderie and excitement, showing just how far Coco has come. Meanwhile, the contrast with Sabalenka's week couldn't have been sharper. In just a few days, she experienced a tough loss in the final and saw the Player of the Year award slip away. The contrast between Coco's triumph and Sabalenka's setbacks made the moment feel even more significant, highlighting Coco's rise and the resilience she's shown throughout the season. Coco Gauff's rise to WTA Player of the Year is more than just a title. It's the culmination of a season defined by resilience, growth, and consistency. From her early matches to the high-stakes moments at the WTA Finals, Coco demonstrated a level of maturity and composure that sets her apart. Even against the top players in the world, her ability to stay grounded, thank her team, and celebrate her achievements with humility shows that her success is built not just on talent, but on the support system around her and the mindset she carries into every match. The contrast between Coco's journey and Aryna Sabalenka's season highlights just how much mental strength matters in professional tennis. While Coco channeled her energy into focused, joyful competition, Sabalenka struggled with frustration and emotional tension, both on and off the court. High-pressure moments, like the WTA Finals, revealed cracks in Sabalenka's composure and her relationship with her team, whereas Coco maintained control, leveraging every challenge to fuel her performance rather than letting it hinder her. Coco's celebration alongside Serena Williams underscored the significance of her achievement. Sharing the moment with a true legend of the sport highlighted the passing of the torch in some ways, while also emphasizing that hard work, perseverance, and a positive mindset can elevate a player from rising talent to one of the best in the game. Ultimately, this season is a testament to Coco Gauff's determination and growth. She didn't just win an award, she solidified her place among the elite of women's tennis, showing that consistency, gratitude, and focus can overcome setbacks and doubters alike. For fans and aspiring athletes alike, Coco's journey this year is a reminder that talent, combined with resilience, can turn even the toughest challenges into career-defining moments. What do you think about Coco Gauff's incredible season? Was her rise to WTA Player of the Year inevitable, or did it surprise you? How much do you think mental toughness and composure play a role compared to raw talent in women's tennis? And what about Aryna Sabalenka? Do you think she can bounce back from a tough finale like this, or will the pressure continue to affect her game? Let us know in the comments. We want to hear your thoughts on the season, the players, and what it takes to truly succeed at the top level.